What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Baby. What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash? Fat girl, hit the ground, hit it up, and you know something. Fat girl just looking so sweet. Fat girl don't make it easy. Fat girl just shake it, don't break. Big on, let me see you do a thing. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it up, shake it up, back down. Drop me in the house. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl, work. Big girl, big girl, big girl.
Yo, welcome to another edition of the Uncle Luke Show podcast, brought to you by Luke Records and Luke Records only. I'm happy you guys are able to make it here today. It's a beautiful Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It was a long week, as you know. I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. And it's Friday. It's happy hour. It's somebody's birthday around the world. And it's somebody's first football game around the world. official football game. Shouts out to all the high school football players. Yes, I'm happy that you guys are getting ready to, some of you all are getting ready to play your first football game, which is a very exciting day. I got your mama, your auntie, and everybody out there getting ready to go to see my son's first varsity game. Shouts out to all the parents. Yes, we got to love it. You got to freaking love it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, let me just say this. I want to, before I start, shouts out to everybody that's on Facebook, my Facebook fan page, my Facebook regular page, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all y'all. I'm happy that y'all are here. Right now, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the page right now. Like, share, because this is going to be a very epic show. I'm not going to keep y'all long. I'm going to try to stick to a freaking hour. And if I can do that, you all are going to give me a round of applause like this. Yes. Luther Campbell just stuck to 1 hour and not go over and hopefully not get emotional. Now, do I have the Anthony Davis eyebrows? Let me back up. Do I got Anthony Davis? No. Under no circumstance, the door is wide open. Can we move the door out of the frame? Yes, the door's now out of the frame. Hey, listen, man. This is a very big show today. I got a lot of things I want to talk about. Got a lot of things I want to shout out. Like I say, I'm just so excited for today because I know it's a lot of kids get ready to play varsity football for the first time. They get ready to play varsity football for the first time. Some may be starting, some may be, as reserves, but that is a very special moment. I know some of you guys don't take that serious, but that is a very special moment. Whether you're 8th grader playing varsity, 9th grader playing varsity, 12th grader, 11th grader, it's a beautiful thing, man. Today is the beginning of high school football here in Florida. I know some of the other states like Georgia and all, y'all first game was last week. And other states, I don't know what your schedule was. Yeah, some Texas, I think they started. Everybody started before us. You would think that we would actually start earlier like them or later because we get so many games canceled because of this bad weather, the lightning and all that and everything. Kids be out there to 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock trying to start a game at the half. Those are the type of things that happen during this time of year. And so I would hope that the FSHA take in consideration to actually start moving the season back a little bit because of the weather. We can move it back because we don't have to worry about snow in December or November and anything like that, or even January. I mean, you got a state championship in January. Hell, I mean, it's not a problem. It ain't like the Dolphins is going to be winning no time soon. Especially around here, ain't no time. Hey, look, everywhere else, Tampa Bay and Jacksonville, they are contenders, but at the same time, high school football comes first. And you would think the good, smart people at the FSHA would take that in consideration, being the fact that a lot of games get canceled this time of year, and then sometimes you got a big hurricane. Hurricanes come this time of year, and then next thing you know, the hurricanes between June and November, you got hurricane season, bam, you got a hurricane, and now you got to reschedule games, and they got to get pushed back and all that. And so I would think that they would, do something smart for a change. Shouts out to my man Craig Damon over there at FSHA. Craig, I love Craig. He's my friend. Me and Craig we go back and forth. We be boxing and shit. It's like, Craig, I'm like, Craig, are you going to miss me? This is really my first game week that I've probably missed in almost 20 years, not being a high school coach. I've been a head coach for like the last 7-8 years. But this is actually my first game day. Last week was my first kickoff class I got in to do. And this will be my first game that I'm not coaching after 20-some years. Is that amazing? Is that freaking amazing, man? It's a lot of shit. I mean, you would think I would top my week off like that, huh? My week started off me taking an L in an election that thought I should have won, but I knew I needed I knew I needed YNs, and I needed people who don't vote to come out and vote, and obviously they didn't. So I'm sitting here not moving on to the next round for November. But it's all cool. It's all great. It was a hell of an experience. I want to tell you all that. It was a hell of an experience. It was a hell of an experience. People keep calling me up like, you all right? You all right? Like, yeah. You know, hey, look, the people spoke. You put your best foot forward and you put the best information out there and you ask the people to vote for you. And if they decide they don't want to vote for you, then it is what it is. You can't be angry, you know. So it's like, what are we talking about? You know, hey, right now I want everybody in the chat, let me know where y'all from so I can post you down to the bottom right here. Where you from? I got to change the scroll. It's more Luke for Congress. I got to get rid of that. But everybody in the chat, make sure y'all go. Let me know where y'all from. We'll get back to the regular Luke show. And the regular Luke show is all about where you from, where you at, and I need you to put it in the chat. I like that shit rhyme, huh? Where you from, where you at, put that shit in the chat, and then I can say shit and all that, you know, because I was trying to be politically correct, you know. Don't be dropping no bombs on me when I do that. I guess that's a new effect that we could be playing with around here. But yeah, where you from? Where you at? Put that shit in the chat. Oh man, that's dope. That is dope. Let me see if I changed that. Did that change? Did they change it? Yes, they did change it. Don't have to worry about that. All right, where you at? That's it. Let's go. Where you from? Where you at? Put your shit in the chat. Is it Philly? Yeah, there go Philly. Is it DC? Yeah, there go Glow from DC. Where you from? Where you at? Put that shit in the chat. Where you from? Where you at? Put that shit in the chat. Hey, Glow, we're going to be able to do the card game again. Aren't you so happy? Aren't you happy that we're going to be able to do the card game? Maybe we should do the card game tonight. That'd be so dope. Cards don't lie, people do. That's my new game, people. That's a game that I created. Me and Glow, I got to give Glow a little bit of credit. I'm going to give Glow a little bit of credit. A little bit of credit. A little bit of credit. But that's my girl. Me and Glow, I'm going to put that. That is going to be the next game show, adult game show in America. And we're not going to tell you all about it. You just got to go to my TikTok page to subscribe. Shouts out to everybody on TikTok. How y'all doing up there? I'm going to integrate this whole thing where y'all won't be up there and y'all can see all the shit that I be showing right here. What TikTok people? You in the fan club? Oh, thank you. All right. I got TikTok up here. I got Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. Who else? Instagram, IG in the place to be. I don't know what the fuck is going on IG that don't shows up here. It don't show. Only thing shows up here is Facebook and everything else. And heart is definitely a problem. Hey, look here, man. Let me just say this again. That was I had an incredible run. I mean, I just started here with the show. It was an incredible run. It was an incredible run, man. I got to meet so many people in the district. And it was, when the numbers came in, it's really funny because this dude, Dale Holman, told me that, oh, we're going to lose like 6 o'clock. I was like, what you mean? You know, the votes don't get counted until 7 o'clock. You know, it was like, nah, she's going to win. She's going to have about 20. What? So I started thinking, you know, my mind be ringing. I'm already a conspiracy theorist, and I always think these people have stuff going on because I'm like really dealing with some career politicians, some real hardcore, like, you know, Debbie Wasserman Schultz is hardcore. I mean, she did some slick shit to Bernie Sanders when Hillary Clinton was running, and it was some email things. And so you dealing with some people who don't play when it comes to the election. And then you got Dale Holman. I mean, you know, shit, he's been elected the mayor and commissioner. He knows the tricks of the trades. And so I'm sitting up here, me and other, you know, when that dude told me that, I was like, y'all know what you talking about, Willis? don't want to be counting no ballots until the thing is over with. I bet if they do some real research, they'll find that it was some kind of illegal shit went on. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm so fine with everything, that went on. There is some bad things in election. And we'll start right there. There is some irregularities that are going on in the election. The ballot, the mail-in ballot, and I know y'all want to jump on me. And y'all want to say, Luke, as soon as you invoke Donald Trump's name, just hear me out. Hear me out. When it comes to mail-in ballots, they need to discontinue it. I'm just saying. The mail-in ballot deal got to go. Because it is so much fraud going on, in my opinion, with these mail-in ballots. You got people who are doing so many unscrupulous things. If they really, really do a serious investigation of mail-in ballots, they will find that there are people who are sending in names to get, you have a period of time where they say, okay, you can order your mail-in ballot right now for the next election. And if you know that this person is going to be running, whoever's going to be running, and you get $100 or $200 per ballot, that's money. So you got 10 ballots, you got 100 ballots, you got 20 ballots, you got 1,000 ballots, and now you go and sell it to the highest bidder campaign. Hey, look, I got 1,000 ballots. Okay. Oh, how much you gonna pay me? How much you gonna pay me? So you had that, a combination of that, and a combination of ballot harvesting. And then you look at the numbers and you say, what is mail-in ballot? You had 28,000 mail-in ballots. And how many came back? Like 110% came back. But yet and still, nobody was thinking or excited about going to the election. The numbers don't add up. If you got a large part of the constituents that say, fuck that, I don't like none of these candidates, then you'll have that in mail-in ballots. Yeah, you might have ordered a mail-in ballot, but you ain't excited about that. It's like TikTok. Mail-in ballots is like TikTok. If y'all know anything about TikTok, right? TikToks, when they do battles, it's like the election. There's a battle. Oh. And then you get sniped at the end. So you may look like you're winning. But at the end, in the last 30 seconds, you get sniped. And somebody coming in with big gifts. So then now at the last minute, you get all these mail-in ballots all of a sudden that came in because early on, they haven't came in. Because we're looking at the app saying, because I can look at the app and the app says, Gladys didn't send these ballot in. This one didn't send a ballot in. This one didn't send a ballot in. This one who ordered a ballot in. And so you're calling these people. You got your team calling these people. You're going to their house, knocking on the door. Me, Luther Campbell, nobody's coming to the door. So you got these people all motivated. And so you're chasing ballots. They call it chasing ballots. So you're chasing the ones that are of the people who have not voted, and you're sitting there thinking you got a remote chance of getting those people to pretty much plead your case to them, which are people who are doing the robocalls. You got a room full of people calling, hey, how you doing, Gladys? I'm calling you up. I know you haven't turned in your ballot yet, and all that there. And you got the robot calling. You got texts going to these people. You are targeting these people. And for one person to get damn near 100% of them, but yet and still the numbers don't add up as if the community is excited about any of the candidates. And you have a situation where you have the lowest amount of votes. Yeah. Technology. Yes. That's why Elon Musk told the people sitting at the table at 5 o'clock, oh, Donald Trump won. Remember that? He was like, oh, he won. I'm going home. Told Rogan that, I think. Oh, Donald Trump won. I'm going home. Fuck this. And then you have a situation like this. According to Broward County Supervisor of Election District Democrats Analytics, 125,000 Black Democratic voters, 31,000 whites, 24,000, 189,000. So you have, those are the numbers. So of the total amount of people, you have 279,000 people that don't vote at all. Only 54,000 vote Democrats. Can you make this shit up? So a large part of these numbers come from the ballot harvesters. So you would say. So I'm listen, man. I'm like this. I hate to say it, but the absentee ballot thing has to go. Absentee ballot thing has to go. That the mail-in ballots, I'm sorry. Only person should be mailing in ballot is people who are overseas, people who are in the military, people who are disabled, people in the hospital. I'm pretty sure they'll try to get around that. So think about how it works. I'm gonna go back. ChatGPT. How many people voted and didn't vote in Broward County, Democrats, in this last election? Now, this is ChatGPT, right? And they're going to scan the department because I know the numbers change. But these people sell these ballots. These people make big money, and they go to a bidding war with the candidates who wants to play dirty games. And that is how people win. That is how people win. And so if you have countywide, the turnout 200 ballots out, 130, 1.3 million. Okay, 1.3 million eligible voters countywide, 222,000 ballots, 16% turnout. That means approximately 1 million eligible voters did not vote. ChatGPT. That's according to the figures from the Democratic Party. Now break those numbers down for the Democratic Party. I'm just saying. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT how many. Yeah, that's how Trump won. Republicans don't really do ballot harvesting. But I do think in this race, Republicans did some ballot harvesting. I think, in my opinion, and why did I come to this conclusion here? Here we go. %70 Democrats stayed home. 406 countywide. 400. Look at this shit. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Look at this. I got to post it. I got to put this up here, man. This is bananas. We have to look at these numbers, right? Because they're absolutely horrible. We really have to look at these numbers. It is bad. Okay, I'm going to ask it something else. break down the numbers in Congressional District 20, where I ran. Who voted, who didn't vote, how many eligible voters. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all, we're going to break these numbers down. This shit is bad. It is absolutely bad. It's absolutely bad. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. But at the end of the day, here we go. All right, let me pull this up for y'all. This shit gets worse. I mean, I can't make this shit up. Okay, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. This is crazy. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're just going to break this down in my district. All right, look at this. Look at these numbers right here. I'm sorry. Y'all got to bear with me. I should have set this up earlier and put these numbers up here for you all, since I know I was going here. Look at those numbers there. Look at them numbers there. That is bananas, ain't it? Just take a moment and just look at that. Broward County numbers. Registered Democrats, 466,000 Democrats. Democrats who voted, 138,000. Democrats who did not vote, 328,000. Turnout, 29%. 70% of the people stayed home. Can you make that up? What's the percentage of people who turned in their mail-in ballots? Democrats, Congressional District 20. We're breaking this shit down today. Look at this. Look at these numbers. Are those numbers amazing? So it just bothers me when people get on there like, y'all split the vote. Y'all, if one of y'all would have got, man, fuck that. That's a bullshit argument. Y'all split the vote when 300,000 people stayed home. Make that make sense. You split the vote. If one of y'all would have got out, if two of y'all would have got out, you split the vote. Split what vote? Split this? Split 300,000 people didn't vote? Split that? You split the vote. 300,000 people didn't vote. And we split the vote. Or the people who win. Or the people who win. You split that vote. Man, make that shit make sense. People are stupid. But I think that is something that the other side is trying to run with. Because that is a good argument to say, oh, the blame game, to be able to blame it on someone. Great argument to create a blame game. Oh, let's do the blame game. Let's do the blame game. Let's do the blame game. Yeah, right. Make it make sense. You can't blame that on nobody. Look at this. There we go. It's going to be my last day dealing with this shit here. Look at that. Here we go. They say, oh, y'all split the vote. You split the vote. Debbie wins. This new numbers. There's no more numbers that come in all the time. Here we go. Look at this. 29,014. Biggest number. About 133,000 registered Democrats did not vote. What the fuck you mean you split the vote? So there's 33,000 people that didn't vote. 130, they're the people I said from the beginning. It's nobody's fault. It's the people who decided to vote and who didn't vote. It's nobody's fault. No face. Put a face on your thing. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody making excuses. The problem is people didn't vote. Simple as that, boss. It's no excuse. They didn't vote. They didn't go out there and vote. They stayed the fuck home. They didn't vote. You don't vote, my friend, and you stay home. Okay, I got it. They didn't vote. So what are we talking about? Nobody voted. And well, they should have got out the race and all that. No, nobody should have got out no race or nothing like that. Nobody shouldn't have got out of race. People go in the race, and all those 130-some thousand should have got off their ass and voted. But they decided they just wasn't interesting to them. There you have it. This wasn't interested in. Let me ask chat one more thing. Okay, chat. How many people? Demonstrating mail-in ballots issue one. Listen. When you go and look at, I'm just saying, in this election, it's nobody's fault. It's the people. The people decided that nobody in the election, 133,000 people in this particular district, felt like nobody interested them to get up and vote. So they stayed home, 133,000 people. The ones that did exercise their vote, I commend them, no matter who you voted for. But then again, goes back to the ballot harvesting. That is where the question lies. How do you get 100% of mail-in ballots to be mailed in? How do you get, those are the questions. Who controlled those mail-in ballots? How many people came up there with 10 and 20 and 30 ballots? Oh, I'm coming from the senior home. Oh, I'm bringing all the people off my block mail-in ballots. Oh, I'm bringing the ballots from my church. That's where the pastors, in my opinion, come in, where they play a key role. I got to get certain pastors, in my opinion, who have ballot harvesters in their church. Everybody in the church, I need y'all to do this. I need all y'all to vote. And this is what we're going to do to my congregation right here. We're going to order. You're going to take them home before you leave church today. You're going to sign this here paperwork and order a mail-in ballot. And when you mail it in, I need you to bring the mail-in ballot to the church, and I want to give it to Deacon John here. Deacon John going to take your ballot, and Deacon John going to help you with your filling out, because the church want to make sure everybody vote. So then the candidate goes to that church who does mail-in ballots and who brings all the ballots to them, and they say, Pastor, I need you to support, man. And the pastor say, yes, I will. Well, what's the number? Because I got another candidate coming in right after you, sweetie boogie. What is the number? Oh, the number is this. Okay, well, I'll get back to you. And then when the other candidate come in, then what is the number? Here's the number. Hey, and then they go and say, okay, I like your number. Okay. You go over there and see Bobby Boucher over there. Bobby Boucher over around the corner back by the Popeyes, in the back in the corner in the dark, and holler at Bobby Boucher, and then, hey, Bobby, yeah, we got one. We're going to go on with this one right here. Bobby got 1,000. This one got 1,000. He got 2,000. He got 3,000. Okay, we got to get another 2,000 right here. Next thing you know, bam! Woo! You're down. You're going in the football game 21 points down. Hey, Luther, if you don't have that kind of money, that's why they say, that's why they be like, hey, Luther, how much money did you raise? How much money did you raise? How much money did you raise, Luther? It's money. Shit, you're going to need to raise X amount of dollars. You have to buy them by the high, buy them boats. You know that. Each vote is worth about $1,000. You have about $1,000 put in there because all of that mail-in ballots, you down 21 points before the election even started. Then the disenfranchised, man, you have people who was in it. You have, if you want black people to vote for you in a black district, you're going to go to the NAACP meeting or forum or the black forums and state your case. How am I going to do this for you black people? Man, that lady ain't went to none of them. It gets worse. It gets freaking worse. It gets worse. It gets worse than that. When I tell you, the Republican candidate in this race, because it's Republican and Democratic side, that guy, okay, my friend, send me a text. Luther, I said, man, you ran a good race. You did good. This is the guy, Joseph. Joseph, he said, we must stay engaged and all this, everybody want me to stay engaged. I'm like, okay. He was like, hey, man, the guy that won was a plan. Tell me who won an election. This is the Joseph talking about the Republican who won the Republican side, because Debbie got to run against the Republican in November. Just remember that. This shit is a long way from being over. This guy, Joseph, texts me, and I read from here. He said, oh, Luke, y'all stay engaged, all that. Okay, all right. The guy was a plan. Tell me who won an election, have no press conference, no office, no staff, no signs, and no flyers. Show me who. The guy won. He had no office. We out there slaving in the hot sun, 120 degrees, and all this shit, trying to get people, they're coming to the thing early vote. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Everybody running to the car. Oh, like they're trapping in the trap. The Republican had nobody out there. He was like, and this dude, Joseph, was out there every day. He running the colonel, the blue ribbon, and whatever they call him. He got the blue flag. And he's like, yo, this guy had no office, no flyers, no nothing. He never showed up. He had no staff to show up to a fucking polling site. Yet still, he won the Republican. What did he do, Joseph? Buy ballots. You don't even got to. So when I go back and I look at Debbie, why you ain't go to the black forums? Fuck that shit. I ain't going to none of y'all black forums. I ain't even coming to your black community to talk to y'all because I done bought you bitches. Oh my God. So I was like, she went to one black forum. That was staged. That's why I ain't go. That's why I'm go. That Urban League shit, that's why I ain't go. I can say it right now. I already know that was some bullshit. She went to that first one. And then all the other, she went back though, had meetings at all the white establishments and all that. All those places, they had special meetings for her. There was a white forum. We had a big old forum at Wilmar, wherever, Coconut Creek, and she didn't show up to that. The lady didn't show up to no forum in the black community. Then we went over there to John Knox. John Knox was like, no, motherfucker, you got to show up. John Knox was like, fuck that. In Pompano, you going to show up. All right, now. She showed up. But we had a big forum with the NAACP. The lady was like, nah, fuck that. The early voting the Saturday for the NAACP. They had the Divine Nine, all of them at the park and shit. The Soul to the Pole, all the candidates going on stage speaking and all that. That lady didn't show up. That lady was like, fuck y'all. When you know you got all the ballots from the harvesters and the pastors, like fuck that shit. Just like the Republican guy. This man ain't went to one poll. This man bought one fucking sign. This man bought one commercial. This man did one press conference. This man do nothing. And he won. Make that shit make sense. I'm saying, man, I'm done with this politics shit. Everybody like, Luke, this is the beginning. They love you. And then all my friends are calling me up right now. These motherfuckers around here in Broward who didn't vote, they feeling some kind of way now. They kind of hurting right now. I'm like, listen, man. Listen, I'm going to be like Edrin James. I'm chilling. Y'all got it. I'm going to be the king maker. Somebody want to have a conversation with me about, oh, no. It ain't quitting. That was the whole thing. It ain't quitting. It's not quitting. I'm 65 years old. The problem with the African-American community right now is it's going to take somebody about 25 years old to create a program to get into the minds of people, of African-Americans, a new generation, to explain to them how important it is to vote. But you got to understand what the Republicans' agenda is, taking away Black history. So if I take Black history away from you out of your schools and don't teach you about how our ancestors and how our people died for the right to vote, got beat, got lynched, got water hose put on us because we were fighting for the right to vote. They taking that out of the schools. Kids don't understand that part. Everybody's sitting up here waiting for another police to shoot another Black man. Then they're gonna get out in the streets and do some damage. This is way on the level. This is to stop the police from shooting you. This is to stop you being put in a situation where you're in poverty. This shit is more important than the fucking police shooting an innocent Black man. I'm sorry to say it. We only get revved up when that go down, when we need to be revved up when the election. So I cannot spend the rest of my life. I'll do my part. I cannot spend the rest of my life trying to educate people that I've been spending the rest of my life doing. They don't even fucking teach civics in schools. That's where the disconnect. Let's start there. Everybody on here, send a letter to your school board superintendent. I don't care where you are in the country. Send a letter to them. Send a letter to your board member who represents your area and say, you need to make civics a part of the curriculum. That needs to be mandatory. That needs to be mandatory part of history. Because they ain't teaching these kids that people before you died for the right to vote. And you motherfuckers is sitting on y'all ass. Y'all, it's cute. I sat up there and looked at, I'm in the district the same time we got a damn early voting going on. They got a big ass goddamn football game around the corner with Miami Gardens and a team from Orlando. It's 10 deep. It's damn near 10,000 people out to the park. That is what's important to them. Them same 10,000, take your ass there and vote for these kids. The next day, last Friday, you got Boca, where all them kids from Broward, I ain't many motherfucking football players in Boca. And y'all can get mad with me if y'all ain't no goddamn football players in Boca. Just that simple. You know where you get them kids from. You get them kids from Broward. You feel me? Which you can do that. That's legal. You got Boca, Broward playing against Carol City. You got 5,000 in the building, another 5,000 in the parking lot. That's where our priorities are. That's where we at. We're going to go to the Vibe Cartel and fill that motherfucker up with 20,000, 30,000. We're going to go over here, fill up Chris Brown in the big stadium and Usher. I'm going to be there. We're going to fill up the arena with J. Cole. No advertisement. And then you have shit like this. Look at Arthur.
County.
Yes, ma'am.
Which county?
Broward County.
Why didn't you vote? And you told us earlier just now that you did not vote today.
I did not vote no more.
Why didn't you vote today?
Because I might be misinformed on the importance of this vote. You get what I'm saying? The vote is always about the presidency, about the higher end people who are every 4 years, but we know that every 2 years, every 2 years or 6 years, that it's another important vote that needs to go on, and we're just not.
Let me stop him. Now, this guy, Arthur, let me set this up. Arthur is at my campaign party after the election, after I take a L. This is at my campaign after party. This guy name is Arthur. He found a way to come to my campaign party, to drink the liquor, eat the food. He got the message about the party, but I'm fucking running for the last 6 months. But he didn't get the message about the importance of going out there and voting for me, but he's at my party. Listen to the rest of the shit, what Arthur got to say.
You are a registered voter.
Yes, ma'am.
Which county?
Yes, ma'am.
Which county?
Broward County.
Why didn't you vote? And you told us earlier just now that you did not vote today.
I did not vote no more.
Why didn't you vote today?
Because I might be misinformed on the importance of this vote. You get what I'm saying? The vote is always about the presidency, about the higher end people who are every 4 years, but we know that every 2 years, every 2 years or 6 years, that it's another important vote that needs to go on, and we're just not informed about it. We're not pushed to go there. We're not taught to go for that vote.
What would it take to get you to show up and vote? Because you're at a Luther Campbell election night party, so you knew he was running for office.
I understand that is very true, but at the same time, the importance of that vote is not emphasized in our communities. You get what I'm saying? We're emphasized to go and vote for the president, Obama. Everybody show up for the presidency. Nobody really shows up for these votes because midterms. That's what the name of the midterm vote, because it's just the midterms. Nobody sees it as an important time to vote.
Your first name?
Arthur.
Your last name, Arthur?
Harden.
Thank you.
I wish y'all could see this shit on TikTok. That's where we're at. Are you an Arthur? There are 279,000 Arthurs. Did y'all just hear that? That is where we're at. I know, Rob, that you got the message that I was having a campaign final party and you are not informed enough about the issues, and I only been running for how many months talking about the issues, but you got the message about a party going on. You made it to the party to drink the liquor and eat the food and talk to the people. And mind you, I didn't even know this was going on. I probably would, if I'd heard the conversation. That's shouts out to my girl Tanya. She is with CBS 4. Go to her website. Make sure she's not on X, but that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Yeah, this guy is viral right now. He's worse than Chef Creole. They're dragging him down the highway. He's viral on Facebook, on Instagram. That is Joy Reid that commented, Jamel Hill, you name it. It's like this, but I say this not to drag the young man. That's where we're at. Totally misinformed. We can go, we understand when there's a party, but we don't understand when there's time to vote. I'm misinformed. No, you're not misinformed. Every candidate got a fucking website. If you know to come to the birthday party, not the birthday party, but the campaign party, you would know that, let me find out a little bit more about this candidate. It's only Luther Campbell. I only been on CNN for God knows how many times. And I've been on the news 4, 6, 7, talking about my platform. You got all these forums that we had attended that was widely put out there in the community. If you want to know more about the candidates, go to the church, go to the forum, go to the website. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse for nobody. They don't have advertisement for the high school football game. They just go word of mouth. We got a football game in Carroll City getting ready to play West Boca and everybody else. Devin Hester finna bring his team down from Orlando and they're going to be playing against Miami Gardens Ravens in fucking Broward County, in the district. Miami Gardens Ravens, listen to what I'm saying. Devin Hester, team from Orlando, playing a football game in Mills Pond Park, and it's 10 deep. Everybody. So this is two different teams. This ain't even a Broward County team. None of these teams even came from the district or Broward County. One came from Orlando, one came from Miami, playing in Mills Pond Park. It's thousands of people out there. Make that make sense. Everybody's a fucking Arthur. Arthur about as bad as Chef Creole, but it is something to be examined. Arthur is something to be examined. If you're going to fix the problem, you got to find the root. Arthur is not to be drugged down the highway, but Arthur, you need to examine Arthur. He needs to be examined. It needs to be, it's always, okay, where we're at with this. Why would he say something like this? He's somebody's father. He's somebody's brother. He's maybe somebody's husband. And there are 279,000 people that didn't vote. How many of those are Arthur? Most of them. They had an opportunity to go get a mail-in ballot. They didn't do that. They had an opportunity to early vote. They didn't do that. They had an opportunity to go for the vote on the last day. They didn't do that. Nobody did that. So I say to you, that is where it needs to start. Right there. With examining Arthur. We have to examine him. He said he didn't know my platform. My platform, I've been screaming it out for God knows how long. I'm not saying everybody subscribe to my site, but you found your way to my office. I'm looking at people online like, yo, Luther had no platform. Some idiot had the nerve to say that. I'm the only fucking person that had a platform. I'm the only person that had a plan to bring jobs. That was my whole thing. It's very interesting because God puts me in these positions and I always look at the after fact of it. It's never nothing bad. But what really happened? Because of this tragedy happened and people will learn from it. You got to be able to look at the bad and be able to take good out of the bad and then be able to move on with it. So I would hope that people, Arthur is a part of this whole thing. I would hope that people would look at Arthur and say, we're some misinformed people. It's a lot going on around us because a lot of times I have a tendency of losing people. I know because I'm not the guy say, oh, I want me an artist like Kanye West. I want me an artist like this. I want to do a movie like this. I want to do a docuseries like this. No, I'm the guy who's the standard. I always look at what the future lies, where we're going, what direction we're going in, and how do we survive within this mad world because of the games that are being played on the chessboard. I'm a guy who plays chess, not checkers. And so if I see you making a move over here and making a move over there, I'm like, oh shit, our community is in bad shape. So I'll make a move here, make a move there. I get my ass off this podcast and be like, oh shit, I got to get in the game because I got to go save these motherfuckers. This shit is bad. So I get off here and go to save people, and then I'm telling people like, hey, look, here's how much money is here. Here I found damn near $30 million, over $30 million in Miami when they wouldn't have never told us about the $30 million. I'm able to redesign parks and all this shit. And I found $6 billion that's allocated. If that don't wake your ass up, none will. This is how you gonna get jobs. This is how you gonna save seniors. This all motherfuckers get on there talking about I ain't got a platform. Really? And for Arthur or anybody, you just killed the seniors, you just killed Medicaid, you just killed the port, expansion of the port, you just killed bringing the movie industry there. You just killed affordable housing. Yeah, you're going to get affordable housing bill. You're going to get your ass moved out. And then when it's time for them to talk about you trying to move in, no. You ain't going to be able to move back in. So they're going to keep you whatever concentration camp that they put you at. You get ready to get all these goddamn Haitians and anybody on TPS. Y'all finna get y'all ass deported. This race ain't over. What did Donald Trump say? What did y'all try and drag me? I got 1 million views. Y'all try and drag me and say, look, how could you invoke Donald Trump? When I say, this ballot harbor, I can't believe Trump, I might be agreeing with this motherfucker here. And everybody stopped right there, but they didn't listen to the rest of the message. And the rest of the message is me saying this before my election happens, before they count one vote. I say there's ballot harvesting. Hello. And now we sit right here today where candidate Debbie went into the community and the community trashed her and said, we don't want her. Community is actually boycotting businesses that she went to, boycotting organizations that fuck with her, boycotting churches, throwing pastors in the garbage with a community that's very upset. So meanwhile, look how it's gonna work out. Y'all ready for this? So if you harvest almost 20,000 ballots, and Donald, if you harvest almost 20,000, follow me, if you harvest almost over 20,000 ballots, right, for this election, if that's what you did, and the Democratic guy, the Republican guy harvested over 10,000 ballots, this motherfucker ain't show up to nowhere, right? If he harvests over 10,000 and one, you harvest over 20,000 and one, you say fuck the black community say fuck you too. And then now Donald Trump comes in and say, follow me. I need y'all to follow me. Donald Trump comes in and say, hey, I'm gonna sign an executive order. There will be no mail-in ballots in the general election. Oh shit. So I just brought them 20,000 and shrunk them motherfuckers. The Republican guy sitting over there, I don't know, he didn't do ballot harvest. He got 10,000 or 20,000 votes, and he's sitting there like this. So you only got 10,000, you got the 20,000 and say to the black community, and they say, And so now there's a strong possibility that Congressional District 20 might be represented by a Republican. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I told y'all. Don't say I didn't tell y'all that. I told y'all. Don't do it. I went in there and told the people in John Knox. I told both of them white organizations, John Knox and now the people in Coconut Creek, and I told them, if you vote for her, you're going to crash the Democratic Party, and Byron Donalds is going to walk in. Now, just speak about Byron Donalds. Black guy running for governor. What the fuck loyalty do black people have that's angry? What loyalty do we have to the Democratic Party? Y'all just did this to us. Black Caucus did this to us. Debbie did this to us. Nikki Fried did this to us. So what loyalty do we have to the Democratic Party who just screwed us with no Vaseline? When now we have a black man running with a whole bunch of money, and then you got Donald Trump saying no mail-in ballots. There's a strong possibility that for the first time in decades, Broward County could turn red. I can see Byron Donalds right now rolling through there with the motorcade. Byron Donalds was the nigga. I'm going to tell y'all that straight up right now. Byron Donalds is a nigga. Byron Donalds one of us. I'm just saying, y'all can call him whatever you want to call him. All that. The man went to FAMU. The man went to Florida State. He didn't go to what the name of that shit? Harvard and Yale and all that and all that. No, this man, look. Is he playing the game? Yes, he is. But at the end of the day, it takes one to know one. You don't think real black people ain't gonna vote for Byron Donalds? I know my friend is not right now. I know it's getting deep. I said it. I say Debbie is gonna crash the Democratic Party as we know it. By doing what she's doing, when she could have took her happy ass over to 22. So you got you now, Debbie, running against another white man for a black district, and he's going to be riding on the coattails of Byron Donalds with a whole bunch of upset black people in 20 in Broward County. Dade County is already red. You getting ready to, the prosecutor, I think, is Republican. Chief Tony got appointed by DeSantis. He's a Republican. And you have the whole black community upset with Debbie. And she did this to him and ain't show up to nothing. So now, how in the fuck she's going to repair that? When Byron Donalds coming up in that bitch like this, hey, man, look here, man, I know y'all hurting, and I know they done screwed you. The Democratic Party don't give a shit about y'all. And I'm going to tell you why they don't give a shit about y'all. Look at Hakeem Jeffries. He's now flipped on Medicaid. That is the poor man insurance.
Move on to Medicare for All. You co-sponsored Medicare for All legislation from 2013 to 2021. You've not co-sponsored it since you became Democratic leader. Will you put Medicare for All up for a vote if you become Speaker?
Well, listen, these are all conversations that the House Democratic Caucus is going to have. Right now, we're focused on November 3rd, not January 3rd. What we are promising the American people is that we're going to fight to make health care affordable for every single American. And we know there's a lot of damage that Republicans have done that we've got to restore and repair. For instance, Republicans have enacted the largest cut to Medicaid in American history. More than $1 trillion or so has been cut from Medicaid, and what you're going to have is about 14 million Americans lose access to health care.
Do you personally support Medicare for All? Do you personally support Medicare for All?
No, as you indicated, I haven't co-sponsored the Medicare for All legislation that has been introduced over the last several years. I do think we need to figure out how to fix our broken healthcare system and then build something better once we repair the damage that has been done. Now, that will include doing things like extending the Affordable Care Act tax credits so that more than 20 million people who have seen their health insurance premiums skyrocket, in some cases by up to $1,000 a month. That's not sustainable, and that's something that Donald Trump and Republicans have visited upon the American people.
Just to be very clear, though, as a Democratic leader in the House, would you vote for or against Medicare for All?
I think, as you've indicated in your question to me, it's not legislation that I currently am co-sponsoring or that I support.
Where the fuck is the Democratic Party going? Medicaid is what is the insurance poor people use. People in blighted communities, our black kids are on Medicaid. Yeah, a large part of white people, more white people on SNAP benefits than is black people, but that's our insurance. That's most of our kids' insurance. And this Negro is the House Majority Leader, is voting against Medicaid? Medicaid? Where's all the black people? Y'all too busy fucking with Stephen A. Smith. Where's all the black people? Where's the Roland Martin? Where's Jamel Hill? Where's Kerry Champion? Where's all the black people? Where's all the black people? Y'all need to be talking about this shit. Damn, fuck this Stephen A. Smith shit. This is serious business right here. Y'all didn't talk about this woman running my race because the Black Caucus gave y'all a message. Don't touch it, Roland. You guys don't touch it. You want me to fuck around with your network sponsorship money? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't you say anything about Luther Campbell's race. Shouts out to Joy. Joy came in the last day. Me and Joy friends. Joy put me on a show. Joy did it, Shouts out to Breakfast Club. I fuck with Charlamagne the God and all them on there, them beautiful ladies. Them ladies are beautiful. God damn. Is any of them girls in there single on that show? I'm telling you, it's fucking beautiful. I walked up in that shit, I was all fucked up. I'm looking at the girls and just lost my chain of thought. I'm looking at them, right? Look, they got them on the right, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. New York women just do something to them. But let me get back to where I'm getting. The Democratic Party, as what we know, is going in the trash. You literally have a black guy who's trying to become the leader, talk about he don't give a fuck about Medicaid. And they say, oh, we didn't know what Luther Campbell's platform was. Where the fuck is the flyer? Where is it? I done throw all this shit in the garbage. This shit said protection of Medicaid. You voted against your own interests. So if the House Speaker is saying that you don't think Debbie is on that whole shit is together, that's the talking points. If that's in one of these Democrats, how do you feel about Medicare, Medicaid? They're trying to protect their party because of the Mondani party coming up in here. They're trying to protect their party because the Mondani is like, man, free insurance for everybody. So they're trying to protect the party. Democrats got an in-house situation going on. They got like Mega coming in, the people who support Gaza and all that, the Mandanis and all them of the world, and Angie Griffin, Angie Nixon and all them, they coming in hot. They coming in and they're getting their money over here. They ain't taking no AIPAC. It's AIPAC versus we're having an AIPAC. We're having a Gaza, we're having a Palestine-Israel war within the Democratic Party. We're having a Palestine versus Israel war in the Democratic Party. Mandani and all them boys over there with the Palestine and all that, and Angie Nixon and everybody. And then you got Israel with the Debbie Wasserman Schultz and AIPAC Shakur. What is that? That's what his name. That's what his name. Charlemagne called this dude. Hey, you got. That's what you got. That's a war going on within the Democratic Party. So this fool has to say, oh no, I don't support Medicaid, because now he caught in a trick bag, because they got big money going into those candidates to then do what? They got big war going on. Big fucking war in the Democratic Party. Meanwhile, Republicans sitting over there chilling, laughing. They got their shit. They got the Trumpsters, and they got the other ones. This shit is bad. Then you got poor Nikki Fried. Nikki Fried in Florida. Nikki Fried just lost all the way across the board. Nikki Fried never came out talking bad about Debbie until after she. These slick ass Democrats in Florida, they are the fucking worst. They sit up there, know the lady. I'm talking about the lady coming over there in the congressional district 20, Debbie, and they sitting up in that motherfucker talking about, oh, we denounce her after the lady qualified, after she spent her $10,000 to qualify. And Jolly, the candidate who's running for governor, he did the same. I talked to him on the airplane. Hey man, why you ain't say nothing, man? Well, you know, I was thinking about saying something, but if you push the press toward me, I'll speak on it after we qualify. It's too late, motherfucker. Nikki Fried, the leader of the Democratic Party, after they qualify. Oh, I think that was a bad move. No, bitch. No, bitch. No. No. And then your guy lost. The guy that been grooming. Shevrin Jones. I like Shevrin. But they were grooming Shevrin up. They were screwed over Billy Corbin for Shevrin. Billy Corbin wanted to be the Democratic Party leader here in Dade County. Billy Corbin was like, fuck this shit. All this Shevrin and Nikki Fried and all that. Yeah, Shevrin all propped up. You're going to win, Shevrin. You're going to beat Oliver. And then the Democratic Party, oh, we're going to put Kendrick Meat. Oh, Shevrin. Nikki Fried lost all the way across the board. She lost control of the party. Nikki Fried has lost control of the party. Her guy, Shevrin, lost. She got Debbie and 20. Debbie is fucking around and Donald Trump get rid of these mail-in ballots. She has a potential of losing, and then a Democrat, a Republican, now take over Broward County. Byron Donalds is going to go rescue all these angry black people. They're going to vote for him. Deal with it. I don't give a shit how many smear campaigns, all the national black media, that these you motherfuckers is no different than the goddamn Black Caucus. The people of Florida is not going to give a rat's ass how you feel and how you try and trash Byron Donalds. I'm here to tell you, I love you, Roland Martin. I love all y'all to death, but y'all ain't finna it's going to be very hard for y'all to trash Byron Donalds when you did not trash Debbie Wasserman Schultz. It's going to be hard for the Black Caucus to trash Byron Donalds when you didn't trash Debbie Wasserman Schultz. You sat on your ass and did not fuck with her. So now y'all just talk to yourself, because Floridians are sitting up here. We got one black congressional representative? Really? And we supposed to be up here listening to you motherfuckers? That's not gonna happen. I'm here to tell you. I don't know what y'all gonna have to tell people, but I'm sitting there waiting. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm waiting for Debbie. What you get ready to tell me? I'm waiting for Charlie. What you get ready to tell me that you didn't tell me before to qualify? And the black community. I told him Byron Donalds is gonna run through this motherfucker, and if this lady get elected, run through here, because every angry black men, I'm sorry. I really appreciate the LGBT community. I love them. You got the right to do whatever you want to do. But there's a lot of black men don't get on with that. That's why they left the Democratic Party and they're leaving in an alarming rate and they're going fucking independent. And when you go into the fucking general, independents can vote for anybody. Y'all don't see how this shit going? You don't see, I'm telling the people. I'm literally telling them, don't let this lady run here. A one-on-one competition with a black person versus this Republican guy, I don't care who it is. It could have been Dale, it could have been anybody. I don't give a fuck. Whoever it would have been, they would have beat them. Now you're in a race. Because you got upset black people. This is shit they don't think about because everybody think about it now. But I'm sitting there telling them, yo, y'all finna fuck around and y'all think this shit cute. Does Debbie really know what she's doing? Her and Jared Moskowitz? And anytime you say something to Jared Moskowitz, when you push back on him, he go to talking about, everything that happened to his ancestors that did not happen to him. That's his little victim role. Well, goddamn it, we were enslaved. We were enslaved. They beat us, chained us, hung us, fed our babies to the gators and called them gator baits and all that. Yeah, let's be a victim here. But then now let's talk about the real issues. Moskowitz. I was playing the fucking victim role. He's a little bitch. The party, did you see what it is right now? I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody want to talk now. Everybody want to talk now, but y'all ain't want to talk. All the white people in the party, well, y'all want to talk now, but y'all ain't talk before qualifying. Everybody want after it was over. You got a bunch of black people in Congress that we have no faith in. Y'all ain't had shit to say because y'all worry about your PAC money. You had the so-called white leaders after the qualifying. I find that she shouldn't have did that. Bullshit. Take bullshit. So now you're in a situation where old Trumpy is going to take away the early voting ballots. That's a large part of the fucking voting. You're going to have this guy who ain't put up a sign nowhere. He's going to be running. Byron Donalds is going to have to support him. Byron Donalds going to roll his ass through Broward County and Dade County and be up here. Byron Donalds been rolling through this shit already. There's a lot of black people fucking with him right now. You got a large part of independence. And I told him that this man gonna walk through here on a cakewalk. Digger the neighbor. So if anybody needs to be fucking resigning right now, is Nikki Fried. She needs to be turning in her resignation right now. Don't wait until Byron Donalds moonwalk your ass. Because he has to, Byron Donalds has to support the Republican candidate in Broward County who's running against Debbie. Who's going to have an even Steven. Because when they take them damn mail-in ballots out the play, take that, put that off the chessboard. Now you even Steven. And Byron Donalds sitting up in here campaigning with the white Republican like, yeah, we finna do this shit, baby. Then you gonna roll Trump up in there And then you're going to roll this. Explain to y'all. People, y'all don't understand. I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't say I didn't tell you. My homeboy Stephen Hunter, card-carrying Democrat, diehard, you name it, and all these friends, all these people who call my phone, y'all ain't made no campaign deals. Fuck y'all. Don't call my phone. Everybody want to do all deals. No, don't call my phone. Listen, this is what I say, my friend. Look at this. Y'all dirty Mac everybody. Look at all the people over here. In my opinion, this is what I think. This is all over there in the Republican Party over here. Byron Donalds, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Mike Tyson, Lil Boosie. I think Jay, but I don't know. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Amber Rose, Rick Ross, Pitbull, Lawrence Taylor, Tiger Woods, Mike Tyson, Harry O, Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, NBA Youngboy, Steven Johnson, Tony Neal, Core DJs. People over there with Trumpy. Half of these people, I was like, yo, I need support. They was like, yo, we get a lot of money with Trumpy. We can't be on the books over there. None of these people would have gotten no partner, no conversation. Jeezy did a song for Obama, and he didn't even invite him to the motherfucking inauguration. The elites don't want to be fucking with these people, but yet and still, y'all want to drag them for going over there fucking with somebody who want to fuck with them. Byron Donalds. It's going to be hell to deal with. He going to come in there. Hey, man, I know how y'all feel, brothers and sisters here. I know how y'all feel. You know, I went to FAMU. I went to Florida State. I ain't one of them elite motherfuckers. That's why these people here always fucking with me and talking all that bullshit. Hey, look at, man, I'm about the business of the black community, about the business of the state of Florida. And let me just say this here, man. I know how y'all feel. Y'all hurting right now. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here to make sure y'all going to be all right. Yes, sir, buddy. It's one of us going to be in Tallahassee. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Hey, look here, man. I need y'all to fuck with my homeboy right here. Hey, he running with me. I'm going to need him in Congress so that when I bring the resources, he going to bring me the resources. Then resources going to go back to the district. We're going to get all that shit done where we know we can get done. And then we're going to get these immigrants out of here. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're going to get the immigrants out of here. Y'all got to go. That's what Trumpy wanted. I'm just saying, Nikki Fried played this shit all wrong. The Congressional Black Caucus, Democratic Party, played this shit all wrong. I told them people like John Knox, Byron Donalds gonna moonwalk through here because you already got a community full of black people that's upset. You got black people literally fucking boycotting shit. This ain't no regular, okay, you can just go smooth these people over. No, these people angry. Anything black, they voting for. They're like, fuck it. If y'all white people voting for y'all goddamn white lady, then goddamn it, we gonna vote for the brother. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all what I was telling y'all from the beginning. But they never addressed the issue. They allowed this lady to run in this race, and so be it. I'm on vacation. Call me if you need me. I'm chilling. I'm out the way. I'm on the side. I'm trying to go to Vegas to go watch Jeezy this weekend and enjoy my little self. Hey, look here, man. This is the last time I'm talking about this motherfucker. I'm gonna be talking about this election. I'm probably have Byron Donalds on here. I'm gonna have what his name? He ain't got a chance. Gwen Graham, and what is the? I mean, we got a guy running for governor for the Democratic side, and he was a former Republican. They do this shit all the time. That's what they did with Charlie Crist. They run Charlie Crist. He was a Republican governor, and he was a Republican. Then he goes and become an independent. Then he goes from being an independent, and then he goes to be a fucking what? Then he goes to be a Democrat. Really? Y'all can't find no Democrats to run for governor? No, because it's Nikki Fried. It's Nikki Fried. You can't build up. The only person you build up was Shevrin Jones, and he lost to Oliver Gilbert. You're getting ready to lose Broward County. Byron Donalds is going to turn it red. Byron Donalds is going to drag this guy running for governor. You're not going to be able to smooth over black people in the state of Florida because we're fucking mad. We only have one black congressional seat in the entire state of Florida. You have failed us, Nikki Fried. And you sent your cousin over to run and take a black seat when you should have sent her over there to take that 22. And you think black people are going to be okay with this shit in the entire state of Florida? When you got Byron Donalds running, and then you got everybody else who Trump done pardoned. Y'all just sold the farm. Don't blame me. I told y'all. Don't blame me. If you failed the party. Along with the this fool up here talking about, you don't support Medicaid. You really just, what the fuck are we fucking with the Democratic Party for, really? If it ain't about Medicaid, what the fuck are we fucking with y'all for?
Against Medicare for all.
I think as you've indicated in your question to me, it's not legislation that I currently am co-sponsoring or that I support.
Okay.
But we do support the notion that we've got to find a path forward to fix our broken healthcare system. And
you don't support Medicaid. On a lighter note, ladies and gentlemen, we got high school football to start today. Yes. Hey, look, I'm Edrin James, my good friend. Shouts out to Edrin James, man. I love him to death, man. I said to EJ called me up. EJ maxed out in the campaign. That's my brother. That's like my brother. I've been mentoring him forever, and he gonna support me whatever I do, and I'm gonna always support him whatever he do. And EJ, he said, man, what we doing? And all the other people tell me, man, you that's a good run. You got to get ready to run again. Fuck no, I ain't running for nothing. I ain't running for dog catcher. I'm not nothing. If people want to come to me and want me to support them and use my platform, and I say, okay, so all I know is the two people that came on my show, one, Angie Nixon, one, I love Angie. Come on, Angie. It's going to be rough for you, Angie, because them goddamn, Byron coming down there trying to get everybody to vote down ballot. You go run against Ashley Moody, they're going to have a bunch of money coming at you, and y'all going to have a bunch of that Palestinian money too, so I can see it happening. Shouts out to Angie Nixon. I'm supporting you, baby. That is probably the only person. Hey, look, I might don't vote. Listen. It's going to get worse. Yes, it's going to get worse. I'm just saying, Angie, that's the only person I feel comfortable voting for. Angie Nixon. I got to have a conversation with Byron. I've got to have a conversation with Byron, and I'm going to have a conversation with the governor, the Democratic nominee. I'm not having let me just be, because I want to hear how these people are trying to fix this. Nikki Fried and all that whole little crew there, Jared Moskowitz and all them, I know what y'all trying to do. I know what y'all play is. That shit done been exposed. And you got, boy, just imagine if the Republican win 20 and y'all riding the fucking around with that boat. Ice baby is coming. And look, and here go the other. Let me add the other caveat on top of that. Who do you think gonna be running for president? Who do you think Trump is gonna support? Not J.D. Vance. Trump is gonna be supporting Marco Rubio, my friend. What? I don't call people my friend and use the word loosely. And I'm pretty sure my friend is not happy that I lost. I wouldn't be happy if my friend lost. All my friends probably took my loss more harder than I did. I know my fucking agent somewhere laughing. He's happy. All my agents and all the people who work at my film companies, because we get foreign money from all over the place. And like, how the fuck are we going to navigate the foreign money? I want to do tours. You just canceled a 29 city tour. What the fuck? Everybody's like, Luke, you got to keep running. Oh, no, Poppy. I was extending myself because I saw what was going on, the moves that was moved on the chess table, and I saw what was happening. And I said, listen, man, I'm going to try to save these people. I'm only going to do about 4 years, and I'm going to get the fuck out of there. I'm going to get this young boy, get him groomed up, a young lady, and whoever it is, and y'all have this shit here. I'm not going to be walking up and down Washington when I know I want to be in Tootsie's. Because I was trying to figure out how I'm going to be doing concerts, how I'm going to be doing these movies and these documentaries, how I'm going to be doing all this shit. And I'm up here voting on these bills. And you people and you guys, you athletes, we told y'all to. You better get Luke in the Congress. They finna put a cap on y'all ass. All y'all who sat up there and did not support Luther Campbell and y'all think y'all finna get this NIL money, they're gonna put a cap on y'all ass. Because y'all want to bullshit. Oh, it's just not bothering with us. Okay, we told you. Streeter even told you. I'm just saying, a lot of things happen. No, Luther Campbell will not be running for another office ever. Will I support, endorse candidates? Yes, if they meet the best interests. Luther Campbell will get ready to go on tour. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going on the Edrin James tour. I got my son. We're enjoying him. My daughter's getting ready to have a little baby. I'm going to be a granddaddy. She getting ready to have a little girl. And the little girl going to be sitting over here chilling with me, getting all this good information from grandpa and all this love. And I'm going to get the booster seat in the back. And I'm going to have the stroller with my granddaughter in there. We riding, baby. Woo! I'm getting that goddamn stroller going, boy. And then we're going to give me some dual citizenship into Jamaica and the Bahamas. Hey, baby, I got a plan. You think I had no plan? Shit, they're playing A, plan B. Them other people who ran against this race, they sitting up about to slit their wrists. They're like, oh, my God. I don't know what to do. I don't have a life after this. Man, I got a film company. I got a music company. I got Liberty City Optimus. I got a grandbaby on the way. I got my son playing baseball. I got a whole bunch of shit going on. And I need some me time. I ain't coaching football for the first time. I'm getting ready to go out. I'm going to go out there and watch Edison play Edison, Miami Springs. I go look at the games. I ain't got to come back home, look at no film. I go enjoy myself, go look at Ray Ray at East Carolina, go down here in Miami, look at the games, peace and quiet, look at the damn Orange Blossom Classic. Make sure y'all go to the Orange Blossom Classic Labor Day weekend and go sit out there chilling. I ain't got no cares and worries in the world. I ain't got no football to deal with. I ain't got no campaign to deal with. I told you motherfuckers, and y'all gonna be sitting up in there saying, Luther, can you come help us? Oh. What are we doing? What y'all need help with? What do y'all need help with? No, I'm not running again. No, under no circumstances, sweetie boogie. No. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. I'm going home and resting. I'm going to the G. I done miss all kind of shit. I'm going to G's concert. I'm going to see Rick Ross. Hey, Rick Ross, Pitbull say, Luke, come get on the jet. And I want to take you with me. We want to do a show, man, where Pitbull, I can go to the concerts now, enjoy myself, do my own concerts, get on the stage. Hey, listen, man, my son go to college. I'm going to get me a fucking Winnebago. I'm going to be like the old man who be smoking weed, but I don't smoke weed, and riding around the country and just performing and touring and all this, and having the time in Jamaica, having the time in Bahamas, hey, sitting up there with the president of Bahamas and all that. Hey, man, my friend, eating me some good fresh food, not losing all my money here in the United States. Because when you go, oh, Andy Slater, I'm going to be over there with Andy. Andy Slater is in Colombia. I ain't never been to Colombia. I have to take some. I've never been to Colombia. I'm sitting up there. If I go to Congress, that'd be 6 years from now when I can get to Colombia. And that's Tootsie's. And shouts out to Booby Trap and Club 24. Number one, Booby Trap, number one, Club 24, number two. Tootsie's, you're number three. Tootsie's did not donate 1/4 to my campaign. The boys at the owner at Booby Trap and the owner at 24 maxed the fuck out. Listen, man, I'm going straight to Tootsie's. I'm trying to go to Vegas to go see Jeezy. I go up there, Jeezy, yeah. Listen, I got shit to do. I miss a whole fucking summer. I'm trying to be Captain Saver County. I'm okay. But I want to do this here. I'm going to look at University of Miami. I can travel with University, but I can not travel with them. I can go and fly to the games. I ain't got to worry about coming back, getting ready for a high school football game. See, high school, I was coaching for 20 years. It's my first day not coaching on opening day. Listen, I ain't got to deal with that. I ain't got to deal with that. Deal with doing politics. Hey, I'm good. So don't be upset for me. Marlins, don't be upset for me. I'm finna go on the world fucking tour. I'm finna, I'm finna, that's the time that I enjoy myself. I got my youth program, Liberty City Optimists. We getting ready to I'm getting ready to cut another mega deal. A mega deal. Look, Will Packer got my movie. We're gonna be shooting the movie this year. I'm okay. Hey, everybody was looking like, what the fuck are you doing? We get foreign money for this and foreign money for this and all this here. They're gonna be scrutinized. They're gonna be they're gonna pierce your goddamn shit. I'm chilling. I'm not going to I met some people. Listen, I'm gonna look for the two little girls in Broward who I met. I'm sorry. It's two little girls. One wanted to be a beautician, have her own shop, and another one wanted to start an interior decorating business. Right? I met them on the campaign trail. I met a lady who's run this big youth program. I'm gonna pour into those people, and then I'm gonna go break down my numbers to look and see exactly what areas did I really get the vote, the highest concentration of my votes, and I'm going to go and work for those people in that area. I'm going there. I'm going there, and when I go work, boy, I show up motherfuckers better than I can tell them. They were like, why Luke doing all this over here? Oh shit! I'm like, yeah, because these people supported me. It's my job to go back and support them because they supported me. So all the people who voted for me and that 5,000 or whoever it may be, trust me, I'm coming back in there and I'm gonna go, and that's what I'm gonna do. Real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my life. I'm gonna enjoy my me time and all that there. But there are some people that really, really supported me in that district, and there are some good people. I'm looking for them little girls. There's two little girls. I met the two little girls and the mama and the little girl. And the mama was like, man, I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. And these houses they're not building affordable houses every time we try to get in one and all that. So My platform is based on them people. And so I'm going to look for those little girls, and I'm going to try to give them a donation to help start their business, and I'm going to follow them. I'm going to follow them and their families to help them in any way that I possibly can to help jumpstart their business. Whether I collaborate with them, whether I let the little girl come decorate my house. She could take one of these rooms and decorate this. You know what I'm saying? To help start her business and put her with people, because that's what I do. That's why I'm so upset with so many of my friends, because I put them with people and they became millionaires, and these motherfuckers got missing on me. So all those people who got missing, don't call my phone. I'm blocking you. I'm not answering the phone, because if you did not support me when I asked you to support me, fuck you. I'm not picking up the phone. There was a lot of them that I made millionaires. You can't call me. I had a motherfucker just the other day tell me, oh, I'm having a birthday party, 60 years. We want you to invite. Fuck you. I'm not going. I'm not going, because I've always been the one who supported people. I never asked for nothing. Never. It was the hardest thing in the world. If I did anything wrong in this campaign, the hardest thing in the world was getting on the phone, asking people for money. I went through 2 fundraisers. I did not do it. I couldn't do it. I don't do it. I sent them a text. Hey, look, man, you know what the fuck I'm doing. Either you going to support or you don't. I'm not going to be getting on the phone. Hey, man, I'm running and I want you to send me some money. You know, I don't ask nobody for shit. That was the hardest thing. And the message to anybody, if you find that difficult to get on the phone and ask for money, then be prepared to put your own money into the campaign. I found that very hard, because I just don't do it. I find it hard to do. And that is a part of the process. You know, I send them texts, they don't text back. So again, people, it's a beautiful time. I want y'all to enjoy yourself, man, but I'm going back into the district. I'm going there. I'm going to support some of those good people. And there's a program in there that I'm a flex with them. I'm a look out for them. There's a couple programs, couple coaches up in there. You know, some people in the district that was really ride or die and really went hard for me. I mean, Panther, shots out to Panther over there. You know, Panther took it personal. Panther, one of the guys, he's hardcore Broward County dude. Man, fuck that. This should have never happened again. Because Panther came on late, he was doing his big football game where they had 5 deep. He's like, this should have never happened again. Fuck that. Hell no. I'm like, Panther, I can't do it no more. No. Please. There's also a lot of people, good people. You know, shouts out to Perkins, Commissioner Perkins in Pompano. Great lady. Shouts out to Gloria Lewis. Great lady. And it's a lot of great people. Devin over there at the marketplace, man. Hey, them dudes over there, man. They the barbershop, the podcast company, all them dudes, good people, man. Y'all support them, man. The young lady over there, man. I love it. But that's my show. I hope y'all have a great weekend, man. I'm gonna probably try to end up in Vegas because this is not my weekend. My son will be with his mom, and I'm gonna try to go out and slide out there and watch a little bit of Edison and Miami Springs. Because most of the kids, you know, the school I used to coach at, and most of the kids from the school I used to coach at transferred over to Miami Springs with some of the coaches who used to coach with me. But yes, man, I'm enjoying it. Look forward to doing this podcast on a consistent basis, and we're gonna blow this motherfucker up. We're gonna blow this up. And we got a lot of projects coming on. A lot of projects. We got 2 film projects. Got a project with LeBron James that we're shopping right now. Dope ass project. We got another project with Will Packer, a movie that's currently with Paramount right now. That's moving along. We got I have another docu series with my girl Nikki out in Atlanta. And so we cooking with high grease. It ain't no slow dance. We get ready to do a major music deal. I'm gonna probably get deep back into the music business, you know, my catalog sales and all that there. But yeah, man. Yeah, we got work to do. I got work, baby. I got work to do. And I'm single. That takes a lot of the burden off. But in the meantime, let me just let y'all see some of the sights. Check out some of the sights of the campaign. Everybody doing tonight? Hey, we ran a good race. We ran a good race, and I want to thank everybody in here from the bottom of my heart because love you. I love you too. Theo, yeah. Hey, so let me just say this. This race was never about me. It was about the good people of this district. It was always about the good people of this district. You know, I look at it in this way, and I always look at it this way. It's God's will. You know, God puts us in a situation where we serve, and He decided that He did not want me to serve in this capacity tonight, and I'll wait for His next assignment, His next mission. Amen. That's what it's all about.
I'm Uncle Luke Campbell, and I approve this message.
Nothing else makes me feel high. She's like such a light. It's good. Something about it changed my state of mind.
Thank you. In the words of Walter Cronkite, may the good news be yours. Peace.
Make the booty go, 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 pop, pop, make the booty go, pop, pop.
I need some bad girls. I'm gonna let y'all hear my new song. I need some bad girls. Come on, baby. Come on, right here. You and you. Come on with that, your fine ass.